France at the Grand Prix after beating Lin Hershin and breaking Hershin's 11-fight winning streak. Mongbo, one of the tournament favourites with her crazy knockout power. Michael Chavello, Mitch Gilson with you, who will go through to the semi-finals where ďIechky is already through, and where, of course, you will be the matchmaker. OneFC.com/vote. Register now. Mongbo, the number 2 ranked in the world. Phogat, from that famous Phogat family. The movie Đăng is based on the family. Find it on Netflix, the highest rating, the highest grossing Bollywood film of all time. I'm sure Mongbo has seen it. It's also the highest grossing film of all time in China, Đăng. Jabs here from Mongbo, looking to set that right hand. Low single leg takedown attempt and a nice carry there. Couldn't latch onto it though from Ritu Phogat. Mitch, we are seeing a real clash of styles here. I know we had wrestling as the background of Mongbo, but lately she's become all about the hands.
Yeah, and she's utilizing those hands really well. She's touched Ritu a couple of times with that right hand. Mongbo's carrying her hands a little bit lower than normal, and I think that's to defend these takedowns. You can see Ritu is trying to throw that big overhand right to close that distance. It looks like she's trying to throw a softball into the bleachers here at the Singapore Indoor Stadium. But what she's trying to do is she's trying to get close, and she's dropping that head. And I think she bumped the head of Mongbo, and that's what ďIechky warned her about. You can see how compact and straight Mongbo is. So you can see Ritu's trying to change levels, threaten the takedown, look to duck under those punches and shoot that double leg. She does it beautifully, but Mongbo is very tricky with that.
Clinch up now, they dance back against the fence here. Chance for the knees from Ritu Phogat. Let's go the wrist of Mongbo. Mongbo overhooking the left arm of the Indian. Right hands there from Ritu Phogat. Phogat wants to get Mongbo on her back, get on top and grind away on her. Maybe look for a submission, but she loves the ground and pound Ritu. Mongbo does not want to be on her back against the multiple-time Indian wrestling champion. Her sisters, Geeta and Babita, Commonwealth Games medalists, of course. Looking to break off. Nice knee there, just above the left rib cage. One to the right ribs there from Ritu. Now she breaks off. Reset for Ritu Phogat. Mongbo has a big size advantage over Ritu here.
Michael, that takedown defense could have been an instructional on YouTube. That was a thing of beauty. The way that Mongbo was able to defend that takedown attempt by Ritu Phogat. The way that she used that whizzer to defend with the overhook, and then she was able to keep that balance and go chest to chest. Mongbo is a legit wrestler, ladies and gentlemen.
Phogat on the outside here. Ritu circles off to her left. Jab there from Mongbo. Jab to overhand right. Sprawls out now the Chinese athlete.
Good underhooks to stop that takedown. The way she got her hips nice and low with that sprawl, and she's touching her with that right hand, Michael. Watch, look, Mongbo is touching her. I think this is gonna maybe, I don't know, hurt the confidence a little bit of Ritu if she keeps getting stung with that right hand, and these takedowns keep getting stopped.
Wild looping right hand there from Ritu Phogat. Telegraphed it though. Mongbo oozing with confidence in the first round. There's a right hand again to the jaw. That stung Ritu Phogat. She's bubbled here, Phogat. Can Mongbo finish her? Sprawls out again. Ritu Phogat, though, was tagged with the right hand of Mongbo. The knees now from Mongbo. Raining down, assailing Ritu Phogat here. Is Mongbo going to claim a place in the semi-finals? Knees now from Mongbo. Uppercut elbow. Almost took her chin through her head. Back on the canvas again. Mongbo mounts her. What an attack. What a buffing here from Mongbo. Takes the arm. Belly down armbar. Belly down armbar. Can she get her? Can she finish? Can she finish? Mongbo. Can she sub her? 20 seconds remaining. Ritu hanging on. Ritu's free dragon.
What are Ritu's arms made of? crazy. Meng Bo had that armbar deep, but Ritu would not tap to get back into the clinch. Man, she was getting stung, Michael. She was getting hurt with that right hand, but she kept that heart, that belief still alive. Now that is a championship mindset right there. And to get the takedown, to end the round.
Oh, the guts and intestinal fortitude of Ritu Phogat. She ends up inside control. We've got ourselves a real scrap in this quarterfinal.
Oh man, that right hand of Meng Bo. That is beautifully done. Look at this, check this out. Watch how fakes with the jab. Gets Ritu thinking she's coming up the middle, but then boom with the right hand. Hurts Ritu as Ritu stumbles backwards. Meng Bo was all over her. Look at that with the uppercut. Funny, just cutting through her guard like a hot knife through butter. Hurting her on the feet, then got her to the ground, had that arm bar deep. Did you see the way she sort of pushed it with the other arm? Ritu's arms have got to be made of rubber because that was incredible the way she defended that arm bar.
Second round set for 3. We are scoring as an overall contest of 15 minutes, not as 3 individual 5-minute rounds. After the first 5 minutes, Meng Bo seemingly in control. Can Ritu move to second gear and pop the clutch here in the second round? Shoots in for an early takedown. Didn't see that in the first round from Ritu early on. Gets tagged again with the right hand from Meng Bo. Low single leg here from Ritu. Can she keep her on her back?
Man, I like that ankle pick. She goes to a fireman's carry. That's a pretty tricky takedown Ritu's got right there. To finish like that and to end up on top, because Meng Bo had it stopped, but Ritu transitioned to a nice little fireman's carry as she's chasing that leg, trying to pass into side control. I think Meng Bo thought she was going to get Ritu out of there in the first, and now to see Ritu still in here at minute 6, that's impressive by Ritu. That's the heart of a warrior right there.
Pull the hand out and start punching for me.
This is where Ritu wants to be. Side control, chance to grind away with the elbows for the Indian Tigress. Looks to mount her, but Meng Bo prevents it. Back to side control, cuts the hip in. Does Ritu Phogat, dropping the elbows. Elbows and hammer fist strikes and turns the knuckles in. Ritu doing damage now. Another elbow from Ritu. Meng Bo trying to find a way back to her feet. Ritu says, no, get on down here. I'm going to keep you down here.
Wow, good job by Meng Bo to get out of side control. That's a tough task right there because Ritu is very dominant inside top control. You can hear coach of Evolved Mixed Martial Arts, Sayur Baharzada, trying to say, pull your arm out and throw ground and pound. Typically, Ritu likes to get into dominant positions and kind of just hold people there. She's been progressing very well in her striking from dominant positions, in her ground and pound attacks, and I think that's a large part due to her coach, Sayur Baharzada. We're seeing that. Look at that. Knees, elbows, punching, controlling with one arm and attacking with another limb. This is advanced ground and pound. Meng Bo needs to get up. She needs to get out of this position. She does not want to stay here with Ritu.
Ritu Phogat dominating on the ground at the moment. This is what Ritu does so well. And don't forget, folks, we're taking the day off. You are going to be the matchmakers for the semi-finals. It's all up to you. Visit onefc.com/vote. For the first time ever in history, fans will decide who fights who in the semi-finals.
Man, Michael, what a turn of the tides. Ritu was getting put out of there in the first. I bet Meng Bo is starting to regret that decision for going for that armbar when she could have just unloaded in the last seconds. Those are big knees landed. There's the crucifix. This is what Ritu does, Michael.
Here goes Ritu, pummeling away on a hapless Meng Bo. Meng Bo, can she escape? Yes, she does. Back to her feet, and Ritu's got to keep going now. She's got to try and blast her standing up. She's got to try and get her to ground again. How Ritu turned the tide, though, as Mitch said, from the opening round, where she was almost submitted by Meng Bo, where she was touched up continually with the right hand of the Chinese athlete.
Man, this movie has more, this event has more action scenes than Black Widow. This is bananas, this match right here, the way these two are going back at it. I kind of wonder about the gas tank among Bo right now, because that was a lot of damage that she took.
Keep moving into 50 seconds.
If the first 5 minutes were looking great for Mongbo, the last 4 minutes have been superb for Ritu Phogat. Can Mongbo find the right hand again? She had a home for it to the orbital, to the jaw of Ritu in the first round. But Ritu's been comfortable when it went to ground here in the second 5 minutes. Jab 2 there from Mongbo.
Attack, Ritu, attack.
But she's not finding the timing, not the distancing now. You've got to wonder, as Mitch said, did it take something out of the gas tank of Mongbo? Did it also dent the confidence of Mongbo? Because Mitch, Mongbo is a confident fighter.
Yeah, Michael, I think Ritu took a little bit of the soul of Mongbo right there with that, getting on top like that. Nice little right hand landed too by Ritu. Ritu is carrying a billion strong from India right now as she's pushing through in this matchup as we're approaching that 10-minute mark. What's going to happen in the third?
Doing great, Ritu. Hands up, move around.
I'm sure Angela Lee, the women's atomweight world champion, on the edge of her seat in Hawaii right now, watching this one, because the winner of the Grand Prix will face Angela for the gold. Who will it be? Already Itsuki is through to the semi-finals. Will Ritu Phogat or Mongbo join her? Mitch, 10 minutes down, 5 to go.
And Michael, look at that big knee to the head of Mongbo, framing off the face. That's the beauty of One Championship, is those strikes are perfectly legal. And then she shoves the hand down, gets into the crucifix. You can see she's trying to gable grip, trying to bridge, trying to create that space. But look at the way Ritu presses her hips in, how she has one leg close to the body there with the right, and then the left leg is sprawled out. Her hips are just so heavy that it's impossible to move. Ritu has great control. Mongbo needs to create a scramble. She's to try to take her right leg and get that leg in between the body and create that space. And every time she's landing one of these knees or these elbows, she's taking more and more wind out of the gas tank from Mongbo. These shots hurt, man. They're short-range strikes, but accumulation is what's going on here. The ribs of Mongbo are going to be so sore tomorrow, and they probably really sore right now. Look at those knees.
After a torrid first round where she was almost submitted, Ritu Phogat has fired back in the second and the third. Is she on her way to a semi-final berth, the Indian Tigress? The takedowns have been on point since the second round. She does have a 76% takedown accuracy, 16 takedowns overall, the most in the women's divisions here at One Championship. Sitting in half guard as we tick in the final 20 seconds. Ritu Phogat domination. Ritu Phogat hammers away at the face. I've got a big smile on my face, Dragon. You and I were head-to-head on this one. You were tipping Mongbo. I said Ritu would beat her. It looks like they're going to go down to the judges. Is Ritu going to go through to the semi-finals? Mongbo hapless in the second, hapless in the third. Forgot about it. Forgot about it. Ritu Phogat dominant.
Forgot about it. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I tip my hat to you, Michael. You saw something, and you know Steve did too, because Steve pointed out to me earlier. That was what I was talking about. The way Mongbo punt kicked Ritu right in the face, but then she jumped on top, and Ritu was able to do this. That high crotch, that was beautiful. The way she turned the corner, look at that. Came right into it, ate it, walked right through it, and went on to an amazing performance.
Mitchum's the heart of Ritu Phogat. When you come from the most famous fighting family in India, when you come from the Phogat family, when you come from the family they made a movie out of, the highest grossing movie of all time, that heart, that guts, that intestinal fortitude, that never say die attitude.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have called this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision from the